It's the Sunday Morning Currents with SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Hi, I'm Kate Cox, Social Media Coordinator for Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, and I'm very excited to have you joining us for Currents with SSVEC, where I get to talk with our team about safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. Today we have with us Kristin Gray, Community Relations Manager, and we're going to be talking about some youth programs through the SSVEC Foundation. Good morning, Kristin.
Good morning.
I'm really glad to have you on the show.
Thank you.
So, Kristin, I wanted to kick things off with our Youth Engineering and Science Fair. What can you tell me about that?
The YES Fair is our Youth Engineering and Science Fair. It's the only regional science fair south of Tucson, and it provides our students the opportunity to compete with science, engineering, and technology projects at the regional level. Every year, hundreds of students compete from our service territory. It's fun, it teaches students how to analyze and reason, and it encourages public speaking skills because the students get to talk about something they are passionate about. Plus, there are a lot of prizes and awards for the students and their mentors.
When and where is the YES Fair in 2025?
The YES Fair is the last week of February 24th through 28th at the Rothery Center, 3305 East Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista.
And are there opportunities for the community to see the projects or get involved?
Absolutely. The YES Fair is our biggest community event, and we need about 60 to 80 volunteers to make it all happen. We need help with everything from setup, project check-in, data entry, and of course, project judging. To enjoy the projects, come on Public Day, which is Thursday, February 27th.
So if people do want to volunteer or they want to be a judge, how do they go about registering for that?
To volunteer at the YES Fair, go to www.yesfair.com. There are forms for general volunteering and a separate form to register as a judge. Project judging takes place on Wednesday, February 26th.
So that's a little bit about our YES Fair. Why don't we talk about the scholarships that the SSVEC Foundation provides? Can you tell me how that program is funded?
Our scholarship program, along with all of our youth programs, is funded by our foundation and unclaimed capital credits. When our members leave our service territory and they are due capital credits, if we cannot locate them after several attempts, their capital credits are transferred to the SSVEC Foundation. Our foundation's mission is to serve and give back for the benefit of the communities within our service territory.
How many scholarships are given each year? Are they just for four-year colleges?
The SSVEC Foundation funds 40 $4,000 scholarships each year. While scholarships are available for traditional four-year accredited colleges, we can also support students attending community college, trade schools, or certificate programs.
And do you have to have a high GPA to be considered for one of these scholarships?
Our SSVEC Foundation scholarships are not merit-based. In fact, we don't even ask your GPA on your application.
So, with that being said, what might be some things a student would submit on their application?
Students should think about what sorts of community projects or volunteer work they have done. If they work in a family business or help take care of elderly or special needs family members, they should list those responsibilities as well. We are looking for students who go the extra mile for their communities or their families. The applications can be found at www.ssvecyouthprograms.org.
And there's another opportunity on that website where students can go to Washington, D.C. Kristin, can you tell me a little about that?
Every year, our Washington Youth Tour program sends 9 to 15 students to Washington, D.C. for an amazing journey to learn about our nation's democracy and electrical cooperatives.
And how do students go about applying for that Washington Youth Tour?
Your school's guidance counselor or history teacher will have details on the Washington Youth Tour. You can also contact SSVEC Youth Programs at ssvec.com. The Washington Youth Tour is open to students who are in the 11th grade. Students should look for information on the youth tour at the beginning of each school year in August or September.
We've got a lot of really cool youth programs that the SSVEC Foundation provides for our community. Kristin, thank you so much for sharing about some of these youth programs, and I hope that you get in touch with some really great students for scholarships and Washington Youth Tour, and we can't wait to see what YES Fair holds for us.
Great. Thanks, Kate.
And now let's see what's going on within your community and your cooperative. Attention, community supporters, science buffs, and engineering enthusiasts. The SSVEC Foundation's Youth Engineering and Science Fair, better known as the S Fair, is coming up next month, and we need your help to make it an unforgettable event for local young innovators. This year, we're looking for volunteers to support the 2025 Yes Fair, running from Tuesday, February 25th through Friday, February 28th. Inspire the next generation of scientists and engineers and positively impact your community. We need your help with project check-in, data entry, crowd directors, general office assistants, and project checkout. We're also looking for judges for Wednesday, February 26th. Last year, the Yes Fair featured 250 students presenting 180 amazing projects, and this success was only possible thanks to our dedicated volunteers and judges. That support makes it all happen, from guiding students through the process to recognizing their hard work and creativity. This is your chance to make a difference. There is no experience necessary to volunteer or be a judge, and you can sign up at yesfair.com. So whether you're a fan of science or engineering, this is a rewarding way to give back to your youth. Join us and help make the 2025 Yes Fair a resounding success. Learn more at yesfair.com today.
This has been Sunday Morning Currents with SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.